the ration, I dare say, and said the food was excellent. 11 years ago, the arrival of the Grimsby motor trawler Girl Pat at Georgetown, British Guiana, where she'd been navigated by skipper Dod Orsborne, made worldwide news. Although the sequel was a little more prosaic, the romance of this voyage of the Girl Pat has certainly survived the years that have passed since far-off 1936. Now the restless skipper has hit the headlines again. It's said that he always intended to repeat the voyage, but this attempt to do so in the Lovely Lady almost cost him his life. Some 750 miles southeast of Newfoundland, Orsborne and another man were rescued by the Jose Bonifacio, whose first officer, Ted Davis, is here to ask him his story.
Tell me, Dad, what was your intention when you started out on this voyage?
Well, it was really a voyage of exploration to the Sargasso Sea, to encircle it and finish up by finally crossing the Western Ocean or the North Atlantic.
Well, how is it you found a passenger on board after you got out to sea?
Well, I discovered him 3.5 hours after I'd left the Spanish coast, owing to his moaning and naturally with a fair wind racing me into the Atlantic at 9 knots. It was impossible really to turn back. It may have taken me days to recapture that ground, so I had to carry on with him.
Dad, tell me some of your experiences before we sighted you.
Well, I had crossed the bay and conquered 2,000 miles of the easterly run of the Gulf, and finally done 700 miles to the Sargasso. Instead of encircling, I had to pass direct through it. And owing to the stowaway and one thing or other, going without food, I did 21 days without food and came through the hurricane belt, but after fighting 3 hurricanes, had to give up.